But I think I speak for not just this team, but the entire Charlotte community, North Carolina, South Carolina, that we love him, and very thankful for everything he did.
He spoke so highly all the time of your growth as a leader, as a person who would do things behind the scenes in this locker room. What did you learn from him about adjusting and adapting into that role?
I think he pushed me. He pushed me to not just be a good player, but to be more than that, and to be a vocal leader, and to understand your position and what it takes to win. And it takes more than sometimes going out there and making plays. You have to bring a lot of people along with you. And he pushed me in ways like that. He really cared about who you were as a person and about your. He asked about my family all the time. That's more than you can say about a lot of people. And he genuinely cared, and he brought his family around. He brought his wife around. He brought his daughter around. He brought his college friends, around. I think that just shows you what kind of person he is.
Did you have an emotional moment? I can see you're passionate talking about this. Did you have an emotional moment, a quiet moment to yourself throughout all of this?
Yeah, obviously, had some time to think about it, and that's unfortunately that's the way the league goes, and it's tough. And I think it's tough. I feel somewhat personal. I wish I could have, done more. I think I speak for everybody. We wish we could have won some games there for him, and but fortunately, that's the way of the road sometimes, and our job doesn't change, and I know he would want us to continue to work extremely hard every single day and go out there and try to win.
I was just about to ask, how's that impacting practice and the season moving forward? How's this impacting the team?
Oh, it's got to. We have to continue to have laser focus, and that's tough in a circumstance like this. But at the end of the day, our jobs are still on the line. Our job is to go out there and win, and everybody in this locker room wants to win, and so that's what we're going to go out there and try to do.
How do you think it is to have been coached by someone so genuine and to not only say things but actually do it?
It means a lot. I think, once again, I speak for everybody. He was such a genuine human being. He said what he meant, and he meant what he said. And from a player's perspective, coming in here, drafted me 20 years old. I didn't know what I was getting into, and from the moment, he met me and my family at the doors when I walked in, and shook our hands, gave my mom a hug, and from there on, I knew what kind of person he was, and I knew what kind of team he had. And I think you look at the guys who have stuck around for his coaching career, guys like Greg, guys like Cam, guys like Luke, guys like Thomas Davis and Julius Peppers. Those are the kind of players that he wanted to coach, and I think that's just a testament to who he is as well.
How do you think the interim coach is going to do?
Say that again.
How do you think the interim coach Perry is going to do moving forward?
Awesome. We all believe in him, and he believes in us. And we had a great day of practice today. And once again, our jobs don't change. Our job is to go out there and win on Sunday, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Christian, I've heard a couple of guys say the same thing that you did. That I wish I could do more. How do you kind of compartmentalize that, and how tough is it?
It's tough. When you see somebody who's had such an impact on you and this football team leave under these circumstances, it's not easy. But once again, you got to have thick skin in this league, and you have to have a mentality in which every single day is never taken for granted, and you got to have an appreciation for where you are, and guys come and go all the time. And when it's a head coach, obviously it means a little bit more, but at the end of the day, you got a job to do, and so your focus can't change.
Christian, Greg talked about when he first got here, how supportive Ron was. He said he went back and looked at the text from that year and just how much he did without letting up. What do you remember about your first conversations with Ron after you got drafted?
I remember he didn't even talk about anything about football. He actually was at my pro day, and he was with Coach Skip. And at my pro day after, we went to a steakhouse down the street in Palo Alto, and we were sitting there drawing up plays with the salt and pepper shakers with Coach Skip. And after that went through and we were kind of talking protections, started to ask, and he went to Cal, so him being at Stanford, obviously we would crack jokes about that, but you could just tell that he was such a genuine person, and obviously he's a hell of a coach, and I think that stands for itself. Fortunately, all this happened, but I think the impact he had as a man, says a lot about who he is.
How'd you find out about this change? Oh, sorry. And what was your initial reaction?
I got a text from someone on the coaching staff, and you know, what my reaction was doesn't really matter. You know, it happened, and once again, my job is always just to worry about me and how I can affect this team in a positive manner. Obviously, you know, you hate to see someone like that leave. It's tough, but it's the nature of this game, the nature of this league, and you know, it's definitely tough.